Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hard work feels good. I'm going to show you how to tackle firewood, chainsawing, and more while I share my skills with you. Join me in achieving small accomplishments as part of the bigger picture. It feels good. Give it a try. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hard work feels good. Working on the John Deere 111 again today. We're going to take the mower deck off and we're going to sharpen the blades. Just going to go through the motions of what to do and, you know, do some routine maintenance on it. So before I start, I always make sure that the parking brake's on and it's in gear so this way it doesn't roll. I lower the deck. Deck is down all the way. And then I'll start pulling cotter pins so that I can take the whole thing out. So I use a little pair of mini channel locks. It helps just to grab the cotter pins, pull them out. That's a good time to look at your cotter pins, make sure that they're in good shape. You know, I've replaced a few of them. They're cheap. You go to Lowe's, you get like 5 of them for $2. Totally worth it. Once you get those pins out, this bar, just take the bar out. The part of the mower deck drops. Always put my cotter pins back in because you don't want to lose them. Because we're gonna have to put this back together once we're done sharpening the blades. And then this is where it gets a little bit interesting because you gotta take the belt off that runs the PTO into the mower deck, which comes off pretty easy. And then we got to go through the motions of pulling the other cotter pin. That's one. Like I said, put the cotter pins back so you don't lose them. That's important. The other side, hit the cotter pin over there, and then not sure if you can see, but this is the guide that lowers and raises the mower deck with the lever. There we go. That cotter pin's probably gonna get replaced. It's a little bent. Okay. So you could do one of two things if you guys wanted to. You can lift the whole thing up and there's a little notch, or you can pull the cotter pin out and take the whole thing out. My experience is it gets a little frustrating trying to get the thing to line up because you got to pick the whole thing up and it's in an awkward position. Makes it a little bit easier to pull the cotter pin and then you're only going to put it back in when you're done. Oops. Just put the cotter pin back so we don't lose it. Okay. I'll do the other side. This one's just a pain in the butt to get to the cotter pin. I'm gonna try to lift the whole thing up and pull the bracket off. There we go, got it. There we go. That's the mower deck off. So a quick explanation real quick. This bar went in the front. It goes in between here and here. hooks into the front bracket, and that holds it in place. There are cotter pins that go underneath to the mower deck, and then here and here have 2 bars so that when you raise and lower it, it raises and lowers from here. So I pulled the cotter pins with the bars connected here. If you want to actually lower or raise it even more, you got the sides. I should replace these plastic wheels. They do take a beating going from like the driveway to the grass. But that's pretty much the breakdown. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cotter pins that you need to pull. So that's where we're at. We'll, don't lose the cotter pins. Important. I fired up the air compressor, the impact. Remember, it's 5/8. Again, I always like to put stuff back so you don't lose it. And we'll take these blades and we'll go sharpen them. Alright, so here's the deal, guys. I'm just going to grind it. You know, I do have eye protection on. I got regular glasses. But just be careful when you're doing this. I have the safety glass going. That's that thick, heavy stuff. And I just work it back and forth. You don't want it constant in one spot. You want to clean it up. Alright guys, those are sharpened up pretty decent. I also want to show you another way to clean it up by using a regular angle grinder. We'll do that in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. If you don't have a bench grinder, you can always use an angle grinder. This is a real cheap one I got from Harbor Freight. I think it cost me like 12 bucks. I've been using it forever. You know, just another way of sharpening your blades. I just want to show you an alternate way of doing it other than using the actual bench grinder. So again, you're gonna run it down. You know, both sides, clean it so you make a nice edge. Be very careful with this one. Doing it this way, this is going to shoot a lot of sparks to your right. It's going to be a little bit loud. Yeah, you can put hearing protection on. I'm only going to do a couple passes on each one just to show you, give you an idea. So whenever you put this down too, you always want it face up, because if you ever put it down and it turns on, it'll spin, it could hit you in the face. So whenever you put it down, always stand it up, put it face up. So just check the blades real quick. They're not bad. I mean, I've hit some big rocks, you know, with this in the yard. They're not bad. I mean, it saves you some money going to the store and paying somebody and waiting a week for them to sharpen the blades for you. Also very easy to just buy new ones and replace them yourself. But that's pretty much it. So we'll get them back on. Give me a minute and reset the cameras. All right, guys, we're back. I sharpened them up pretty good. They're pretty sharp. You know, we're gonna hit rocks, we're gonna hit branches, sticks. It's gonna wreck it. And you know, I usually sharpen it 2 or 3 times a season. As you can see in this one, there's a big chunk taken. I must have hit a giant rock. Probably next season I'm gonna put new blades on, but all right, so these are hand tight now. So next time I don't have to use the impact wrench. I must have done that the last time. You got to be careful, because if you over tighten these, you can strip them and break the bolt inside, and it's a pain in the butt to drill them out and get that situated. So that's that portion. Only thing really left to do is clean the mower deck up. Get rid of all this crap in here. Gonna loosen it up, and I'll take the hose and wash all this out. Clean it up. All right, guys, just wanted to clean it up. It's really important. As you can see, it's kind of rusted. I should probably realistically grind this down and paint it, and so it lasts longer. But all right, give me a minute. I'm gonna reposition cameras, and we're gonna get this back on the John Deere and get mowing. Got it. Okay, first one's in. Okay. Yep. Now you just gotta do the front and put the belt back on. And this is kind of weird. Everybody always says, oh, it's not backwards, but the pinholes are, the holes for the cotter pins are in the middle. So it's kind of weird. It's almost feel like you're doing it backwards, but you're not. And the brackets for the mower go on the inside. But the whole mower's pushed back. There we go. Hold on. There we go. And that's it, except the belt, which goes around the PTO and onto the mower deck. It's not that much of a pain in the butt to do, but just a tight spot. So it goes on the top of this pulley weighing here. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then once you get it started on top, you go over to the PTO, you start one side and spin the PTO. It's the easiest way to get it on. There we go. And we're good to go. And that, guys, is the way to take the mower deck off, sharpen the blades, get the mower deck back on. A little bit of a pain in the butt, but
definitely worth it. It's cheaper to do the maintenance yourself than it is to pay somebody. That easily had to be a couple $100. Only took me probably half an hour. But that's it for a John Deere 111. And catch you on the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. This way then helps me bring more videos to you. Don't forget, hard work feels good. Give it a try. Until next time, guys. See ya.